Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Bible Study Minute. Today we're taking a look at Exodus chapters 2 and 3. And in these two chapters, we're given a very quick timeline. So we go from the birth of Moses, and we see God sovereignly working in the details to save Moses' life. Because, as we know, all Hebrew boys were supposed to be killed. But his mother was able to keep him alive, and then he ends up in the house of Pharaoh, even with his mother raising him. And then we see Moses growing up and he kills a man. And then we see him going down to Midian, beginning a new life. And then we see the Lord calling him. Now, all of this takes place over the course of 80 years. We see him in Egypt for 40 years. Then we see him in Midian for 40 years. And now the Lord is calling him. And when the Lord calls him, he gives him some very clear details of what he's going to do. The Lord says that he has heard the cries of his people. So God has not forgotten. As a matter of fact, if we go back to Genesis chapter 15, verse 13, and the verses that follow, God tells Abraham exactly what's going to happen, that his people are going to be enslaved for 400 years, be oppressed, but then after that, God is going to call them back. And he has a reason for doing this, because the Hittites, the Amorites, the Perizzites, all of them, their iniquity has not come to its full measure yet. And so he's allowing all that to happen while Israel is being oppressed in Egypt. And so now the time has come. The time is full. And God has prepared the vessel that he wants to use in Moses to do this. So what we can take away from this is that, number one, God has not forgotten. God knows what he's going to do. He knows all the details. And he's going to also raise up those whom he wants to do the work that he has called them to do. So Moses was out there living his life, doing what he was doing. He was raised in Egypt, had a new life and family in Midian as a shepherd, and then God called him. And I mean, that's the way it works in a lot of our own lives. We're minding our own business, and then God calls us. And so that's what I want you to focus on today as you're looking at this passage, just seeing how God is working and orchestrating the details. And even just like he told Abraham what was going to happen, he even tells Moses exactly what's going to happen. And Moses is going to forget, but God did tell him. So that's what I want you to focus on today. You look at this passage. Until next time, grace and peace.